Imagine a world where you are not controlled by your emotions, where you can stay calm and composed in the face of adversity, where you are able to choose your own happiness, regardless of what is happening around you. This is the power of Stoicism, a philosophy developed by ancient Greek and Roman thinkers such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. One of the most famous Stoic anecdotes is the story of Epictetus's lameness. Epictetus was a slave who was mistreated by his master. One day, his master broke his leg in a fit of anger. Epictetus simply looked down at his leg and said, "Well, at least I have one leg left." This anecdote shows that Epictetus was able to control his emotions even in the face of extreme hardship. He did not let his anger or resentment get the better of him. Instead, he focused on what he could control and made the best of the situation. Stoicism can teach you to do the same. It can teach you how to control your thoughts and emotions, and how to live a more resilient and fulfilling life. Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. It is a philosophy that has been used by some of the most successful and influential people in history. Stoicism is based on the idea that the only thing we can truly control is our own thoughts and actions. Everything else, such as our possessions, our relationships, and our health, is outside of our control. When we focus on what we cannot control, we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration. The Stoics believed that the best way to live a happy and fulfilling life is to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. This means letting go of negative thoughts and emotions such as anger, resentment, and fear. It also means accepting the things that we cannot change, such as the past and the actions of others. Stoicism is not about being emotionless robots. The Stoics believed that it is important to feel our emotions, but not let them control us. When we feel an emotion, we should acknowledge it and allow ourselves to feel it fully. However, we should not let our emotions lead us to make impulsive decisions or behave in ways that we will later regret. Stoicism can be a powerful tool for helping us live happier and more fulfilling lives. It can teach us how to manage our emotions, deal with adversity, and build resilience. If you are interested in learning more about Stoicism and how to apply its principles to your own life, this video is for you. Here are some specific ways that Stoicism can help you control your thoughts and emotions. 1. Identifying and challenging negative thoughts. The Stoics believed that our thoughts create our emotions. If we have negative thoughts, we will likely have negative emotions. By identifying and challenging our negative thoughts, we can change our emotions for the better. Focusing on the present moment. The Stoics believe that the only thing we can truly control is the present moment. When we focus on the past or the future, we are worrying about things that are outside our control, which can lead to anxiety and stress. By focusing on the present moment, we can let go of these negative emotions and experience greater peace and contentment. 3. Accepting what you cannot change. Many things in life are outside of our control, such as the past, the actions of others, and natural events. When we try to resist these things, we only cause ourselves pain and suffering. By accepting what we cannot change, we can find peace and serenity. The Stoics believed that emotions are not inherently bad. They are natural human reactions to different situations. However, they also believed that emotions can be harmful if they are not controlled. When we let our emotions control us, we are more likely to make impulsive decisions and behave in ways we will later regret. We are also more likely to experience negative emotions such as anger, resentment, and fear. The Stoics taught that the best way to live a happy and fulfilling life is to learn to control our emotions. This does not mean suppressing our emotions or pretending we do not feel them. It simply means being aware of our emotions and choosing how we react to them. Our thoughts create our emotions. If we have negative thoughts, we will likely have negative emotions. On the other hand, if we have positive thoughts, we will likely have positive emotions. This is because our thoughts are what we focus on. When we focus on negative thoughts, we essentially tell ourselves that things are bad and that we are not capable of handling them, which can lead to feelings of helplessness and despair. Conversely, focusing on positive thoughts tells us that things are good and that we can handle whatever comes our way, leading to feelings of confidence, optimism, and empowerment. There are a number of things you can do to control your thoughts. Identify and challenge negative thoughts. The first step to controlling your thoughts is to become aware of them. Once you are aware of your negative thoughts, you can begin to challenge them. Ask yourself if there is any evidence to support these thoughts. Are you really in danger? Are you really not capable of handling the situation? Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Once you have challenged a negative thought, replace it with a more positive and realistic one. For example, if you are thinking, "I'm going to fail this test," replace it with, "I have studied hard and I am prepared for this test." Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you are mindful, you are more aware of your thoughts and emotions, and you are better able to control them. Accept your emotions without trying to suppress or ignore them. Allow yourself to feel them fully. It is okay to feel sad, angry, or scared sometimes. Express your emotions in a healthy way by talking to a friend, writing in a journal, or exercising. Remember, just because you feel an emotion does not mean you have to act on it. You have the power to choose how you react. Here are a few specific Stoic techniques to control your thoughts and emotions. The dichotomy of control. This divides everything in the world into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. We can control our own thoughts, actions, and attitudes, but we cannot control others' thoughts, actions, or attitudes, nor external events such as the weather or the economy. Focusing on what we cannot control only brings disappointment and frustration. Instead, we should focus on what we can control and make the most of the situation. Negative visualization. This involves visualizing the worst-case scenario. This can help us let go of our fears and anxieties. For example, if you are worried about giving a presentation, visualize forgetting everything or saying something embarrassing. Ask yourself if it's really that bad. In fact, you can probably learn from your mistakes and become better at presentations in the future. Memento mori. This Latin phrase means, "Remember that you must die." It serves as a reminder that life is short and we should make the most of it. Remembering our mortality helps us realize that the worries we have today are not as important in the grand scheme of things. The Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation are essential for living a good life. Wisdom is the ability to distinguish between good and evil and to make wise decisions. Courage is the ability to face our fears and do what is right, even when difficult. Justice is the ability to treat others fairly and with respect, and moderation is the ability to avoid extremes. In conclusion, Stoicism is a powerful philosophy that can help us control our thoughts and emotions and live happier, more fulfilling lives. Stoicism is not about being emotionless. It's about being mindful of our emotions and making thoughtful choices about our reactions. Stoicism is a journey, not a destination. It takes time and practice, but the rewards are well worth it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends, and subscribe for more videos on Stoicism and other topics related to personal development. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in another video.